I'm Dr. Rob Barker. I'm a sustainable chemist. I am the Innovation and Impact Lead for the Division of Natural Sciences, which involves how we work with external businesses in order to realise impact from our research here. And I'm also the lead for the Positive Environmental Futures signature research theme, which involves bringing together academics from across the entire university in order to use research to enable real positive change to the environment. Being involved in the Community Renewal Fund and the Net Zero Pathway to Change project in particular was a really exciting opportunity for us to work as a university with local communities, local businesses, in order to work with perhaps these smaller businesses and those that don't usually have an opportunity to work with universities, to really enact some real change to their understanding in how they can impact the environment and how they can make small changes to do it, but also work with them to develop new ideas and technologies and transfer some of our knowledge here into what they're doing on their daily basis to actually enable them on that pathway to make a real change to their environmental impact.
My name's Tony Duke, and along with my son Stephen, we started the Duke Voyager Shipyard in January 2022 with a vision to build carbon neutral luxury sailing yachts. The first project is to build a 65-foot yacht based on a design by Bruce Roberts. His original design was for hull and deck construction to be made out of steel, aluminium or glass fibre, and we're looking at alternatives in low carbon composites.
As part of the project, the university had two core roles. The first was we delivered a series of workshops across a broad range of different topics, ranging from understanding how our businesses' material choices and the materials they use in their business can have their environmental impact, through to assessing their whole business and how that can be used in order to make small changes in their business and how it works in order to reduce their impact on the environment. So that was the first stage. We delivered a series of workshops in order to enable that. And then in the second stage, emerging from those workshops, we had started conversations with the businesses, and we started to realise how we could develop small innovation projects to work with businesses to help them on the start of that pathway to realise a real change in what they're trying to do.
First heard about the Net Zero Pathways to Change at the Green Tech Boat Show in Plymouth, and thought it would be the perfect solution to explore alternatives to traditional yacht component systems and construction methods. So we were fortunate to receive an innovation voucher which was worth £5,000 to collaborate with Kent University's Innovation and Research Services. One of Dr. Barker's students, she's come up with a variety of alternatives both for the composites and also for propulsion system, as well as recyclable components for the actual yacht construction.
Working with Tony, he wants to build a sustainable yacht, so that's thinking of the materials that you would build with, like the hull, deck materials, but also the end of life. So unfortunately, a lot of the materials that you build a yacht with at their end of life just end up in landfill, or burned to get rid of, which is not sustainable at all. So one of the main ones is fiberglass, which is not a very nice material to manufacture. It uses a lot of energy, harsh chemicals. So trying to find sustainable materials that could replace the well-known that are used in the industry today, just to make a yacht that is as close to net zero as possible and most sustainable options.
The next year is an exciting time for us. As well as working with Professor Short, we're also taking on 2 interns from University of East London to work on the interior design of the yacht. That should free me up a little bit to work on the design of a zero carbon shipyard and also look for a location to site the facility.
So my involvement was just a lot of research, just trying to find examples of other people within the industry that have done and built sustainable yachts, or if they haven't, they've done it with a few materials that have been sustainable. Just trying to find those materials out there that are replacements, but not just replacements sustainable replacements, but they actually work the same way. You know, the same sort of, when it comes to the hull, you want materials that have the same strength as, you know, the non-sustainable ones. So kind of just researching what the best options are and how many there are out there. Yeah.
I mean, net zero is an important challenge for everybody, and I think the way that universities are accessible to businesses for innovation research and other areas of research is invaluable.
Hopefully more people following the way that, you know, Tony's done it, yeah.